If you have watched the previous Council of Europe videos, then you have understood the concept of sexting, or self-generated sexually explicit images and materials involving children. But what happens when this type of message exchange is not between two children, but rather one adult and one child? I'm Elizabeth Milovidov, and I would like to explain the concept of sex chatting. The sharing of sexual images or materials with a child can be harmful, and particularly when the sex chatting is done by an adult, as we have seen in a recent reflection document by the Lanzarote Committee of the Council of Europe. Sex chatting can also constitute the first step towards child grooming and to the creation of child pornography and/or sexual coercion. Studies show that offenders now choose their victims very quickly as online chat becomes immediately sexualized. And once this type of sexual exploitation begins through simple chatting, children may be persuaded to send images, take part in sexual activities via a webcam, or have sexual conversations by text or online. Once the offender has begun, they will do anything to keep the child under their control, and they may threaten to send the materials to the child's friends and family unless they continue. Research, such as that from the European Online Grooming Project, shows that online pedophiles are having highly sexualized conversations with children in chat rooms within 2 minutes. Offenders are using social networking sites, gaming platforms, and basically any forum where children are gathered and chatting online. The study also revealed that young people have a stereotypical view of online groomers and think of them as old, overweight men, when in reality, the offenders are of all ages. When targeting a child, offenders may alter their identity. For example, pose as a young friend or a child of the opposite gender. There are, of course, laws in most countries that make this type of activity illegal. The Lanzarote Committee's second monitoring round is meant to map out the situation in this field with information submitted by relevant stakeholders, governmental and civil society, and the findings will be online and available for your review. As I've said in previous videos, as a parent or carer, one of the ways that you can prevent exploitation and abuse of your child is to communicate with them on a regular basis about their online activities. Ask them, where do they go online? What do they do online? Who do they chat with online? For younger children, you may want to set up parental controls on all computers, tablets, smartphones, and devices. You should also view online child protection videos with your child and use them as a teaching moment. You can find great videos from the NSPCC, the National Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Children, such as the Be Share Aware campaign. For older children, parental controls may not always be the solution because your child has more mobility and may be with other children with devices. It's important to speak to your child about the reality of sex chatting, and that if they feel that anything is strange when they are online, that they should come talk to you or a trusted adult. If you need ideas for how to get a conversation started, you should read through the Council of Europe materials on the 1 in 5 campaign against sexual violence or through the Wild Web Woods. But I will leave you with 5 takeaways. Number 1, make sure that your children do not add strangers as friends on social networking sites, and do not share personally identifiable information. Number 2, notice how your child interacts with technology. Does their behavior change when you enter the room? Do they switch screens or turn off the computer quickly? Number 3, maintain the highest privacy settings on all devices and platforms. Check those settings regularly, as they may sometimes reset when platforms perform updates or change terms of service. Number 4, teach your children to really think before they post or share information. Critical thinking is crucial when dealing with new technology, internet, and social media. Rather than automatically share and click, our children and young people need to pause and reflect. Number 5, make sure that your child knows that they can always come and talk to you about anything that happens. And if you would like to consult other pertinent Council of Europe videos, such as Tell Someone You Trust, The Lake, and more, they are available on the Council of Europe YouTube channel under the Children's Rights playlist. Again, can I ask you to please watch these videos so that you can continue to share the message of online protection of children in your homes, in your communities, and in your countries. If you have any questions or comments, please write to us at endchildsexabuseday@coe.int. Thank you for your attention.